Well, I'm kind of tired, George. Hey, why don't you play while I make hot cocoa? I think we have just enough left for 2 cups.
Playing in snow, then finishing off the good hot cocoa. This was going to be a perfect day. Here was all this fresh snow just itching to be played with, but it was too deep for George.
Hey, George! Guess a city kid wouldn't have seen cross-country skis before. It's the most fun way to travel on deep snow. I've got an old pair of skis you can have. Want to come with me?
This was fun. George took to skiing like a monkey to skiing. George had a great view up here. He could see houses and farms. And there was his house. And then he thought he'd better head home right now because the man was making the last of the cocoa. And no one can resist the drink me now power of cocoa. Not even the man with the yellow hat.
I wonder what that could be. I'm gonna go take a quick look around. You wait here. Hey, George! Down here! Huh? I couldn't find what made that sound. I'm heading home now. Have fun!
At least it was all downhill from here. He figured he'd be home in seconds.
That was awesome!
There was no way George could walk home in deep snow without skis.
I think he likes our snowshoes.
I think he wants to borrow our snowshoes to get to that house.
He probably lives there. I'll give him mine.
Then how do you get home? You can't walk on this snow without them.
Let's pull him home on our sled.
Can't. We're already late and Mom's gonna get worried.
We can't just leave him here.
How about we get ourselves home first and then we'll give the monkey your snowshoes? We live on the other side of the hill. Climb aboard. Later.
Bye, monkey.
Now George could see what made that sound. A cold, lost pig.
He got out last night before it snowed. He's never even seen snow before. Must have been completely mystified by it. Thank you, George.
Skiing, sledding, bringing a pig home, then cocoa? This was a perfect day to be a monkey. When winter began, everything outdoors looked different. The days were short, the grass was brown, and the trees were bare.
George, don't forget your coat. It may be sunny, but it's turning really cold out there.
George had toys for summer and toys for snow, but there were no toys for just plain cold. There weren't even birds to watch. George had won. He was having fun like winter had never come. The bubble froze. That was pretty interesting. But it wasn't what George wanted it to do. He knew his dolphin couldn't freeze. He could play with that any way he wanted.
There. That'll warm you up.
George was thinking two things.
Hello?
Boy, was this cocoa good, and that he was giving up. How can a monkey have any fun when his stuff all freezes up? Then he knew exactly how. George's plan was working. George had made an ice bowling set. He was finally having fun. Then, Jumpy did something unexpected. At first, George thought squirrels must really hate bowling. But Jumpy only wanted to get the frozen nuts. George and Jumpy played nut hockey till the sun went down. Then he set up for the next day. All that work inventing fun stuff, and it was all for nothing. Winter. It was like a roller coaster of blah.
It started already? We're supposed to get a ton of snow tonight. Well, good thing I bought a new shovel.
Maybe inventing stuff wasn't all for nothing. It helped him survive the dull of winter till the first snow.
George, it's snowing in the house.
Yeah, winter is a roller coaster. And monkeys love roller coasters.
Here we are, guys. The Antarctic. Our objective is to observe and record the behavior of the region's flightless native seabirds.
We're here to take pictures of penguins.
See this small family of chinstrap penguins? Well, this breed gets its name from the unique marking on its head. We didn't see them on our last visit, and I'm worried. I need you to find them. In your gear bags, you'll find a waterproof video camera, radio mics for talking to each other over short distances,
Check.
and a photo of a chin-strap penguin to help you identify them. I'm moving on to the nesting grounds of the emperor penguins.
You'll meet us at this spot at 9 a.m., right?
Right. Remember, if you get lost, use the outpost beacon to find your way back.
Don't worry. If we get lost, we can always find an igloo for shelter.
No, you can't. Igloos are found in the Arctic, not in the Antarctic.
Oh, that's right. Okay, but don't go too far, George. If you see penguins, call me using the radio mic. Like this. Oh, it's gonna be a great day.
That sounded close. Like something on the other side of this snow. George had found one of the chin-strap penguin family. George was so excited, he forgot to call the man with the yellow hat. He also forgot to look where he was going. The camera was waterproof. Now George wished it would stay in one place.
Oh, hi. I followed your tracks. That seal has the camera. We have to get it back. Excuse me, seal, stop. Please? Uh-oh. We can't go back the way we came. There's no way to steer an ice floe. Wow. That's a humpback whale. We've got to get out of this blizzard. There's a cave. All we can do now is wait out the storm. Wow, the chin-strap penguins. We found them. The camera.
Now that George had the camera back, he could get the pictures Professor Wiseman needed. George loved to watch his friend Bill deliver papers. When it came to newspaper delivery,
Bullseye!
Bill never missed a target. And Bill never, ever missed a delivery day.
364 days of perfect delivery. You know what that means, George? If I deliver all my papers on time tomorrow, I'll win the golden pouch. Yep, the golden pouch is only given to the best of the best, George. And I aim to be the bestest. One more perfect day, and that bag is mine.
But the next day was not perfect. It was lousy. George wondered how Bill would ride his bike in all that snow. Not very well, it turned out.
That's the spirit, George. Did Freckles McFadden, the all-time winningest Golden Pouch winner, quit during the snowstorm of '79? No, he did not. If Freckles didn't quit, neither will I. Now push me, city boy, push me! I can't even make my first delivery. How am I going to finish my whole route in time?
Hey! If you're not delivering papers, want to pull me around in the snow?
Bikes did not work well in snow. But that thing did.
I've never used a toboggan before, but so far it's great. Thanks for thinking of it, George. Of course, once we get to the flats, we'll have to pull it. But we'll make such good time on the way down, it won't matter. Only 2 papers left. Golden Pouch, here we come!
Only they weren't going anywhere. They had run out of hill.
Okay, George, we've hit the flats. But we're almost done. Time to start pulling. When I said I could haul it, I didn't know it'd be this hard.
Luckily, that was a snap.
Ready to hang the sail? That's another nautical expression. Perfect! Here you go, Mr. Torsten. It's 4:45. Only one more delivery, but we'll never make it all the way around the lake to Windmill Lane by 5 o'clock. Not bad for a city kid. She's a real beaut. Couldn't have done it without you, partner.
George was certain. Because when it came to paper delivery, it was always smooth sailing with Bill.
Yep. I'm trying to earn my Sprout badge in winter camping. And to do that, I have to build an igloo and sleep in it overnight.
Ooh!
See? We keep shaping these blocks and put them all the way around until there's just a small hole left in the center. And we fill that with a large block called a keystone. You have to cram it in so it'll hold the walls in place. Now, I'll just make a few air holes. And once we fill all these cracks with snow, it'll stay pretty warm. Yep, we're done.
So George started on his second igloo of the day, with help from the man with the yellow cap. But this time, he built it wider and taller and brought in some furniture.
Wow, good window. Are you sure you want to spend the night in here, George? Okie doke. I guess it's time to make the cocoa.
Wow. The only thing is, it might get cold at night. The bigger the igloo, the colder it gets.
George wasn't worried. He figured he'd just wear his coat to bed.
9:03 p.m. Barometer falling. Temperature holding. Good night, George!
Are you warm enough? Remember, if you get cold, you can always come inside. All right, then. Be a good little monkey.
In the morning, George would be a good little monkey who had spent the night in an igloo. George had really wanted to spend the night in an igloo. And maybe he still could. He could build his igloo right inside the house. A smaller igloo. It was nice and warm. George figured he'd better turn down the thermostat so his igloo wouldn't melt.
It's freezing. Oh, I must have turned the heat down too low. Wow, the heat is off. No wonder it's so cold. Oh. George! George, why is there a melted igloo in the living room? Uh-huh. You were cold outside, so you thought you'd build an igloo inside.
Makes sense. For a city kid.
As the Sprout Master of Sprout Troop number 674, I am proud to present Bill with his badge in winter camping.
Wow.
There. And now, George and I would like to invite you all to a little celebration.
George's igloo might be too cold for sleeping, but it was just right for a party.
Hey, George. Got any ice for the punch? Wow, thanks.
And that was the start of the Monkey Igloo Social Club. Open every weekend until it melted in the spring.